What advice could you give for anyone looking to transition into UX and UI design?
I think you kind of just touched on it, but I think it takes a lot of internal drive for any like big career transition. Like it's a lot of change. As someone that was there and was like, okay, like what now? It takes like a lot of like inner grit and like making sure that you're like, okay, like this is what I want. Like I'm gonna set a timeline and I'm gonna do it. And I think I wish, like looking back, that I would have like built out those timelines a little bit more, just like, okay, like by this date I'm gonna have this done, and like use like tools to help me do it, like more use of AI and things like that, like stuff that I kind of like hoofed it and like did by myself. And I think like I could have automated a lot of my processes, or like having like a like a like more of like a structure, like using like things like Asana to like keep track of things, especially when, because like I was working on a bunch of different things at once, and doing a bunch of different things at once. Like if I could go back again and do it, would be like more like organized and structured. So I guess two parts, like having that internal, like this is what I want and this is how I'm going to do it, and these are my transferable skills, and like really focusing on like what transfers over and like how you can talk about it. And then like also just like giving yourself a little bit of grace, but also just like setting yourself up for success by like making sure that you have like everything set in place and like you have a game plan and like you're trying to stick to it. Because I know like I saw, like especially with some of my friends who like went through like a boot camp as well situation, like when you get behind, it's like you have to catch back up again, like, and it can get really overwhelming, like when you're trying to like finish, like if there's a lot to learn and you don't, at the end of it, you don't even know, you don't know everything you need to know, right? Like you still have things to learn and like keep track of. So it's like it can be tricky to like stay on track. So using those like extra tools to make sure that you're like staying on top of things.